I'm Lisa Alonzo from San Francisco. Some of the themes of the show deal a lot with current events going on, war, our diets, our food system. I kind of am just inspired by what I read, like in the newspaper or online on a daily basis. Things that I'm concerned about and basically can't get off my mind. So I paint them. The pastry comes from originally when I painted in school. I liked to paint with oil paint, like an impasto thick style. And I always really used a lot of color, so it kind of looked like frosting. And I thought it could be interesting to kind of just push it over the edge and actually start to use a pastry tip to apply it. And so I switched to acrylic, but I did realize that when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cake decorator. So it all kind of went full circle. The paintings take a really long time to make. I start first with finding the imagery online usually, and I manipulate it in Photoshop. And from then I transfer onto the canvas or the panel, whatever I'm working on, and paint on the color flat usually, and then just kind of work bit by bit. Or with the rose pieces, I just look at the colors I'm gonna need and make a ton of roses in those colors of different sizes. My studio is filled with buckets and buckets and buckets of unused roses. So it takes a lot of time. I view the bad quality of our food supply these days and the pesticides and everything that's used. I kind of am viewing them on the same level as weapons like guns or grenades. Because, you know, the water that we drink and the foods that we eat, it doesn't really get much more important than that. The art kind of, it's accessible to people because it's fun to look at and it's pretty, but so is a Big Mac. That looks pretty good too, but it's made of plastic. Ideally, I would love for it to be a catalyst. I mean, I don't really know what's possible. I always was kind of interested in activism a little bit. I dabbled in protesting and everything, but at the end of the day, I just feel like that's not the way to go about things anymore. So I'm an artist and I have feelings about politics and the world around me and everything, so it's gonna come out in my art. And it's therapeutic for me too, because what else am I gonna do with myself?